But when you think back about that 72 perfect season, Nick was exactly right about what he said. It all started the year before in our loss in the Super Bowl. The thing that we realized at that time, the week or the 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, both teams are treated exactly the same. They're given the equal amount of time in the papers, the TVs, all of the pregame publicity. When the game's over, they only go to one locker room. They go to the winning locker room where they're toasting and the champagne is being poured. And a losing coach gets called outside and stands against the thing with one camera on it. Tries to explain what the hell happened. We didn't want that to ever happen again. So that was pretty much our whole thrust going into the next year. And Nick and Earl and Bob were right. 17-0 just happened. That wasn't our goal. Our goal was to get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. And if somewhere along the line we'd have gotten beat and still got to the Super Bowl and won it, that would have, we would have accomplished what we had set out to accomplish. But the fact that we were able to win all the games along the way, I think in about the 11th, 12th, or 13th game, people started to talk about nobody had ever done this. In the 50 years before we did it, the 35 years since we've done it, nobody's ever run the table. Nobody's ever gone undefeated. So that became important to us. But it still wasn't as important as winning the last game of the season. And in that last game of the season, we had a 14-0 lead, and we had the ball as 4th and 4, and I could have gone for it on 4th down, but I thought that we'd go for the field goal, and then if we kick the field goal, it's 17-0 in a 17-0 perfect season. And I said, boy, what a hell of a way to remember this game. So I put Garrow in to kick the field goal. Well, as you know, they fumbled the snap, and well, you didn't fumble the snap? Earl got the snap down. But Garrow blew the kick. He picked it up, tried to throw a pass, he got hit, it was intercepted. And now the score is 14-7, with still about 2 minutes left in the game. And, you know, in the early days when Garrow would kick a field goal, he was a soccer player, didn't know anything about football. He'd come running over the sideline, I kick a touchdown, I kick a touchdown. And I said, no, Garrow, that was a field goal you kicked. That was a field goal you kicked. So when this happened, you know, instead of running over to the sideline, he took off on the end line of the end zone, left the Coliseum, and I haven't seen him since.